Once upon a time, in the living room of a 12-year-old girl, a birthday party was in full swing when a knock was heard at the door. The girl's mother opened the door to a 300-pound white-faced clown holding a box full of magic tricks and miscellaneous party favors. His stage name was Stumbles the Clown. "I need to put this down before my pants fall down," Stumbles said, balancing a cigarette between his lips. "Over there behind the table," the mother directed. She noticed the clown was unshaven, with a stubble beard, and his white clown makeup was smeared carelessly over his face and neck. He also stunk like alcohol. "Have you been drinking?" the mother asked. "This is a child's party, and you should know better." "I had one wine cooler an hour ago," the clown replied with a bold-faced lie. "I only drink socially." In the distance, thunder cracked, and rain began to pour as the sunny morning turned into a thunder and tornado watch. The door slammed shut as the wind caught the broadside and pushed it into the door jamb. And then, as if on cue, the lights went out. The only light visible was the tip of the clown's cigarette, glowing reddish, zipping around in all directions attached to his face. Then the lights flickered on and off, and finally stayed off. "Do you have an ashtray?" Stumbles asked, peering around in the dark. "I haven't seen an ashtray since I was 11 years old. My parents smoked so much that I probably have secondhand lung cancer," the mother replied. "Where do I set up?" Stumbles asked, his speech slurred, eyes bloodshot. The clown tripped over his oversized shoes and fell to the table, setting the box down before he hit the floor. The mother found a flashlight, turned it on, and pointed it towards the clown and introduced him as tonight's entertainment. "Hello, everybody. I'm Stumbles the Clown," he announced to the small gathering. "I hear there's a birthday girl here today." He forgot the girl's name and looked at the mother, gesturing to her to call out the girl's name. "Susan," the mother called out, disappointed that the clown forgot her name. "Well, happy birthday, Susan," Stumbles said, awkwardly, like a drunk at happy hour. "Today, Susan turns 11 years old," Stumbles said. It was the one thing he remembered. "I have a special magic trick for Susan and all of you, so pay attention," the clown barked. The clown placed his box on the table and produced a top hat, setting the brim up for all to see. He then revealed a live rabbit and set it next to the hat. "Check it out," Stumbles said. "This is so cool." He then showed the small crowd. The hat was empty and set it back on the table. The mother was worried this wasn't going to end well, and, for a moment, thought about ending the act and sending Stumbles home. Just then, Stumbles picked up the rabbit, placed it in the hat, and produced a set of steak knives from his box. With a smile, he stabbed the cheap prop hat repeatedly with a giddy laugh, looking out to the crowd as he did. Then the mother noticed blood leaking onto the table and freaked out. "What are you doing? These are kids!" "Don't worry, lady. This is just a magic trick," Stumbles replied and dumped the dead rabbit onto the table covered in blood. "See? Everything is fine." To the shock of the crowd, the children screamed in horror, as they looked upon the dead rabbit and the blood-covered table. Stumbles placed the hat on top his head as blood dripped down over his messed-up white clown makeup. The mother ran to the table and stood in front of the children, screaming at them to move to the kitchen. She then turned to Stumbles and yelled, "What is wrong with you? I told you no rabbits. You were only allowed to kill a guinea pig or a snake." "Well, all I could find at the pet store was rabbits," Stumbles replied, wiping blood from his eyes. "What's the big deal?" "The big deal is that I paid you $350 to put on this show, and I expect you to follow directions. You show up drunk. Your makeup is fucked up. You smoke like it's 1975. You smell like a dumpster, and you kill a rabbit when I explicitly told you not to. Pack your shit and go. I expect a full refund." "I already spent the money," Stumbles replied. "There was a special at the liquor store." "I'll take you to small claims court, you piece of shit," the mother replied. "Now I have to explain to all these parents why my clown murdered a rabbit as part of some lame-ass magic show." "Now hold on," Stumbles replied. "I've seen what my competitors put out, and my magic show is better than most. If you had let me continue, I could have shown you what I am really capable of."